Hey, Lara. Find it yet?
Patience, Zip. I warned you that conveniently undiscovered islands would be scarce in the Mediterranean.
Are you sure this Eddington chap knows what he's talking about?
If he says father was convinced the path to Avalon was here, I have no reason to doubt it.
Fair enough. But it's... well, we've been talking... You've been talking, man. Maybe it's just... alright. Maybe Avalon is real, but just because some mad woman tells you your mother didn't die after all. I mean, look, I don't want to seem heartless, but this idea of your mom living in some Celtic underworld, it's a little bit mental, isn't it?
I have no illusions that my mother is holding court in some mythical paradise, Alistair. I only want the truth, whatever it may be. I'll ring you later.
Hey, Lara. Find it yet?
Patience, Zip. I warned you that conveniently undiscovered islands would be scarce in the Mediterranean.
Are you sure this Eddington chap knows what he's talking about?
If he says father was convinced the path to Avalon was here, I have no reason to doubt it.
Fair enough. But it's... well, we've been talking... You've been talking, man. Maybe it's just... alright. Maybe Avalon is real, but just because some mad woman tells you your mother didn't die after all. I mean, look, I don't want to seem heartless, but this idea of your mom living in some Celtic underworld, it's a little bit mental, isn't it?
I have no illusions that my mother is holding court in some mythical paradise, Alistair. I only want the truth, whatever it may be. I'll ring you later. Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, was powerful enough to level mountains. But how does all this relate to Avalon?
Put your hands on your head. Turn around. Slowly.
I don't suppose you'd be open to bribing, would you?
Amanda Everett sends her regards.
Bloody hell.
Only Lara can use it now. Until I kill her. Even that won't unbind the artefact. We're taking on water. Damn it! You'll pick this up again later. I'm very pleased to see you again, Lara. This specimen jar offers little in the way of amusement, so I've grown fond of watching Amanda suffer the effects of sharing your interests.
Jacqueline Knight, you just don't know when to die.
A trait we have in common.
It was you who told Amanda about Avalon.
Our time is short, so choose your questions carefully.
What do you know about my mother?
The day as you and she found in Nepal is part of a travel network, so to speak. It took your mother to Avalon.
My father thought Avalon was below, but that's Niflheim. What's the North connection?
Richard found the wrong Norse Underworld. Your mother didn't go to Niflheim. She went to Helheim.
Where is it?
I will tell you where it is one day. But when that day comes, yours haven't get inside. Perhaps you'll have better luck finding it than your father did.
What do you mean?
Your answer is on the west coast of Thailand. 7th parallel.
None of the ruins are visible from down here. And if Father did explore this site, I see no sign of it yet.
I still don't see how Thailand is connected to Vikings, or ruins under the Meta, hell, even Avalon for that matter.
Helheim's it. Various myths use different names, but they all apply to the same remnants of the ancient world.
One of those remnants is still alive. I would hate to be Amanda if Natla ever gets free. I would hate to be any of us.
This was here long before the Upper Temple was added. Proto-Norse runes again. My son, your treasures here and far, this gauntlet's twin, your belt Mjolnir, and the mighty Mjolnir, are protected by the dead to keep Jormungandr subdued. But the map's been destroyed, and recently. If one of Thor's gauntlets was here, it's gone now. What's this? Natla, I see your goal and I'm your puppet no longer. Richard James Croft. Father did this. RJC. Strange. Father never used his middle initial monograms to avoid confusion with his father. That's where you hid the artefact. You sly old fox. Now, if I can just make it back to the boat.
Find anything?
There was a map, but Father destroyed it.
Well, the acorn certainly didn't fall very far from the tree.
He did it deliberately, to keep the information from Natla. But I'm sure he recorded everything first, and what's more, he found Thor's other gauntlet.
Where'd he put it?
Right under your nose.
My apologies, Lady Croft, but I have not tended to the crypt recently.
Why didn't you ever tell us this was down here?
Yeah, I wish I still didn't know. You know what? I'll wait up here.
I did warn you that playing your music so loud could wake the dead.
Creepy.
What makes you think it's here?
Father signing his name with all three initials was a clear reference to my grandfather. Light, please. Seems my father was full of surprises. Just lie still.
I'll see you.
Alistair, hold on!
See you in Avalon.
Damn it!
No. What the hell was that thing?
I've only seen something like it once before. A doppelganger that Natla sent after me years ago. That one didn't have a mind of its own.
But how could Natla have sent it if she's Amanda's prisoner?
They're a team of sorts now. Amanda and Natla, her pet Atlantean god.
What are we going to do?
After I deal with the authorities, I'm going to southern Mexico to retrieve Thor's belt.
What? Alistair's dead, and it's just business as usual?
I need Thor's belt to get his hammer, and I need the hammer to kill a god. Zip, I have everything I need to get Thor's hammer. Do you have better coordinates for me?
Yeah, I answered out photos of the map. I'll upload it to you immediately now.
And your other project?
Haven't tracked them down yet. I'm still working on it.
Very good. I'll call when I get to John Mayer. Thor, greatest of my sons, and the greatest weapon on earth, are at last reunited. Upon my return, through rituals old and the power of Mjolnir, together we will open the seals of Helheim and fulfill our destinies. Slayer of giants and the Midgard serpent. More importantly, the key to Helheim, wherever that is. Time to pay Natla a visit. Avalon, Helheim, I don't care what it's called. Where is it?
Look at all you've done. Incredible. I will never doubt you again.
Tell me, now!
Very well.
But before you put me to death, tell me,
Are you prepared to wait for Odin to appear and perform the ritual to open Helheim?
And you know this ritual, of course.
I'm sure you realize that I want to get to Avalon just as much as you do. But neither of us can go alone. You need my ritual, and I need your hammer.
When you step out of line, you'll get it. Stop! You destroyed my home. You killed Alistair! I got what I wanted. Isn't that all we care about?
Mother? Mother, it's me. It's Lara. Oh no. No. My mother is dead. My mother is dead. My mother died a long time ago. You're not my mother. I've lived many times longer than your entire civilization, and I've never seen such delicious irony. When I heard what happened to the wife of the great Richard Croft, I knew I could set him on a desperate quest to find what I desired most. Then he betrayed me in Thailand, and for that, I killed him myself. But when you showed up with Thor's gauntlet, I knew I could send you off in your father's footsteps, confident they would lead us to this very spot. You seem to have forgotten what I would be holding. When I made this creature for Amanda, she had no true purpose was to have the means to destroy you at this very moment. The two of you never suspected that you were mere actors in my play. And so it ends. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a serpent to raise.
Finish you off, but the Midgard serpent will tear the world apart, and only Thor's hammer can stop it. Go! I'll hold him off. Midgard serpent. Thor dies from its venom anyway. Not if you clear the corridor and get us out of here. I'm a juice, just like Bolivia. The good news is we saved the world. Bad news is now we're gonna die here. Just like your mother. Mother must have tried to use it to escape, but didn't know how. If pulling out these artifacts always brings you here, what will happen if I'm already here? Maybe you'll go to hell. Reach the sword. But you can. What about you? I can reach you if you hold out your hand. You trust me? We're out of time, Amanda! So it's back to this, is it?
What? You think we're even?
Would killing me make us even? Goodbye, Mother. Rest in peace.